So yeah, from there, it's almost like the brain dump, like I would do with like a consulting project, right? Like we're just gonna get it all out and then whittle away and then refine and find the perfect words and the perfect place to put it on the website or whatever. It's kind of like that. So then I'm like, okay, doing this. And then in my case, it's comedy. So where can I exaggerate something? Where can I kind of like set people up and they think it's gonna go this way and then I take them over there. So it's just a process of refining and refining. So like last night or 2 days ago, I was at Seward Park and I saw these ladies like not washing their hands, right? So last night I went to two different mics and I kind of tried some different versions of like, would you do this? It's kind of like that, right? And you just find the metaphors and the comparisons and just write and then you try it and then the stuff that gets laughs you keep. And if you try it 10, 15 times and it's just not getting laughs, like maybe it's just not funny.
So it usually takes like 10, 50 times to like go from original idea to like, okay, this is the perfect joke, so to speak.
Yeah, and I mean, I still refine jokes.
That's a good point. Like, suppose you tell a joke somewhere next week, right? And then someone like basically copies the same joke, and someone says, "Hey, this guy stole your joke." What happens? Like, is there any legal ramifications you can do? Or it's like this is like when Instagram copies Snapchat, there's nothing you can do about it. Or there's
Yeah,
some kind of code of conduct between comedians where they say, "Okay, I know this is Christina's joke."
that's funny. Code of conduct among comedians. That's a joke in itself. That's the sketch right there. Code of conduct. No, joke stealing is like a thing for real, and I don't think unless you have something like copywritten, published, um, that there's any legal route that you can take, particularly because with copyright stuff, there's parody is a thing. And so I'm sure there's some gray area there where it's
Yeah.
like, how can you prove that they weren't just making fun of you telling the joke? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
sure there's like a lot of like loopholes in that for comedy. Um, but yeah, you can look up like Carlos Mencia has been accused of stealing
Yeah. Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
Cat Williams said some other when he did that interview.
Shannon Sharp. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. He
it
also people.
happens.
Yeah.
I had an interesting thing happen one time because I have this little joke that I told, and then um a local comedian, she does these like posts on or Facebook every day, like good morning to everybody except the people who da 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 da. It was like so it was her framework, but it felt like she was like using my premise kind of, and a couple people were like, "Isn't this your joke?" And I'm like, "No, my joke's like this, but kind of is my joke." And it's like, is it though, or are we all just humans and premises get recycled?